Okay, good morning all, and thank you for joining us this morning or this evening, depending on where you are logging in from. Today, your yoga instructor will be Lillah Schwartz, who many of you probably have met if you've ever come to our retreat at Furman University. Lillah has been instructing yoga there for, I don't know, probably as long as I've been here, probably what, 5 years?
7.
7 years. Great. So we're really thrilled to have her today. She'll also be your yoga instructor for tomorrow. And she has over 35 years of training with various yoga experts, including BKS Iyengar. And she resides in Asheville, North Carolina, just about an hour and 15 minutes from here. And from there, she instructs both live asana classes as well as online yoga classes. So enjoy the morning yoga class, and I'll turn it over to you, Lillah.
Wonderful. Thank you, Radhi. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. It's my true pleasure to be present. This is my highlight of the year, spending time with the Aurobindo retreat. And I want to say good morning and say thank you to Letitia for the lovely sequences she did last weekend. I was out of town, but I did attend. And so it was a pleasure to share that with you as well. This morning, I've made a particular sequence to help loosen the spine and shoulders for the day-to-day, something special for this morning. So let's begin just by sitting evenly. Spread the flesh of your sits bones side to side and sit evenly on a blanket. Sitting isn't interesting. You can certainly sit in a chair, and I am going to use a chair in this sequence today. It's going to be a primary prop. So if you have a chair nearby, this would be a great opportunity to go ahead and grab a chair. Something without arms would be perfect. So I'll give you a moment to go ahead and grab that chair nearby and get situated. And if you have something close, a chair close, and we'll get ready to center ourselves. So once you've had your chair and you put that in position, again, either sitting in the chair or sitting on the floor on the blanket, sit yourself evenly on your two sitting bones and align the spine with the crown of your head. And then from here, I'm going to invite you just tune into your breath. Slow, smooth inhalations and exhalations. Being aware of your natural breath at this moment in time. Feeling the belly soften and expand as you inhale and lightly contract as you exhale. And then continue breathing in this manner. Just resting the hands on your lap or on your knees. And be aware of your breath. Be aware of how the breath moves into the abdomen, filling from the bottom to the top. And then be aware of how the breath touches your side body. Inhaling and exhaling. And then be aware of how the breath is also in the back body. Feeling the space between the vertebra and the ribs in the back. Then take the fingertips of your right hand and touch it to the center of your breastbone. And now we're going to make an even inhalation and exhalation, just being aware again of the breath, not forcing the breath in any way, always relaxing on the exhale. Just Smooth inhalation and exhalation. And becoming aware of your heart center. The gentle pulsing of the heart. And the space around your heart. And then a line from the heart to the crown of the head, from the crown of the head to the pelvic floor. And take a moment to appreciate your body, yourself, our presence here at this retreat, and the great blessings and teachings that are available to us. And then bring both palms together. And we're going to do a aura sweep. So inhaling, we're going to raise the palms up, high above the crown, way up to the upper crown, and then exhale down around. So again, palms together, inhaling, raising up, remembering and touching upon that divine light within us and drawing it all the way down around us and under. And again, inhaling from the heart, raising up. Nice big breath, exhaling. In a sense, defining the energetic body. Once again, inhaling. And defining that space around us, the benevolent space around us, and remembering that space is also who we are. So in that surround space, we make the surrender to the presence of grace. And then deep inhalation, exhale, bow your head. Lower your hands, slowly open your eyes, stretch your legs out, shake them out a little bit. Just wiggle side to side, firm the legs, tap the calves, everything to just get the energy back into the legs again. All right, so the first part we're going to do is just simple cat-cow. So just move your blanket aside, and just so you know, my blanket's folded this way lengthwise. And we'll use that again at the end of the class for Shavasana. Coming to your hands and knees. And we're just going to rock back and forth. I'm going to do a lot of pulsing today to kind of open the fascia and get some freedom of movement. So we're going to rock forward on the wrists and back, releasing the neck, and forward and back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. And then open the knees just a little bit. Inhale forward, so there's no pressure at all on the belly. And stretch as far back as you comfortably can. And then inhale forward, stretch the neck out front. Feel the wrist flex. And then back. One more time, coming forward. Feel the wrist flex, bring the chest way forward, and then come back. Deep inhalation into the back body, releasing the spine. And then again, hands and knees and the classic cat-cow now. So curl the tail, push the spine up, and then lift the chin, stretch the arms, curl the tail. So not only are we spreading the back body, but as we lift the chin and the head, we want to stretch the front of the neck and the throat. And then curl. One more time. Stretching up. And then curl. We're going to go to downward facing dog pose, so stretch up. Chin way up, stretch the front of the arms, curl your toes, and up you go into downward facing dog pose. And then from downward facing dog pose, I'm going to ask you to step your feet to the sides of your mat, and then raise up high on the balls of the feet, stretch your toes, flex them and stretch them out a little bit. And then we're going to alternate. We're going to bring one heel down as the opposite knee bends, and come up high again, and then opposite heel down. So switching, walking the dog, up on the toes and then down with one heel, up on the toes and down with the other heel. So just opening the calves up, side to side. I don't think you can hear my ankle and my knee popping. So if you hear your own popping, not to worry. It's just a tendon slipping over a process. As you open up, that'll diminish. And then bring the feet closer in together, again, still staying higher on the toes. And then we're going to just rock a little side to side. So let the hips swing to one side, gently, not fast. Push with the arms. Just shift the weight a little bit side to side. Let the hips go a little side to side. And let the arms receive that movement and give support. And then come back to center. Release the heels as far down as you like. Pressing the top thighs back and extending the arms into a full downward facing dog pose. Take 2 breaths. Feel the softness of the belly and the throat. And then come down, bring the knees down, open up slightly, and come back to child's pose. Bend your elbows and rest your head. Smooth inhalation. Smooth exhalation. And then bring the knees in together, curl your toes under, and let's do a little pulsing to stretch the toes. So rock back a little bit and come forward. Now, I'm aware that not everyone has the capacity, to do this, but you can do whatever version you can to just get the toes to flex a little bit, right? So find your modification. And then those who can go all the way from a squat to a stand, come up to a standing position. All right, good. Good morning. Excuse me. I don't know how to cough with earbuds in. I haven't figured that part out yet. So from here, palms together in Tadasana. Then inhale, raise up. Exhale, open. And again. Raise up and open. And again. Raise up and open. And then take the right hand back behind you. Roll your shoulder back. I'm used to mirroring, so hopefully that's your right arm. Roll the shoulder back, take the opposite arm up and touch between the shoulder blades. So this is my position. I'm not trying to touch my fingers. I'm just rolling my shoulders back and reaching the top elbow up toward the ceiling. Take 2 deep breaths. And then release the top arm and release the bottom arm and switch sides. Take the left arm back, roll the shoulders back, right arm up, and reach down and touch between the shoulder blades. Again, keeping the hand in close. Deep inhalation. Reaching the elbow up toward the ceiling. Rolling the bottom shoulder back. And again, release. And let go of the arm. And then interlace the fingers behind you. Raise them up, put them on the top of your sacrum. And roll your shoulders back. And reach the elbows back behind you and draw them towards each other any amount. Smooth inhalation. Smooth exhalation. So this is to stretch the fascia across the front of the chest and the upper arms, something we need a lot of with our Zoom lifestyle and technology. And then release, let the arms go, swing them a little bit. And then go back one more time, interlace the fingers, start in the same position. Roll the shoulders back, draw the elbows towards each other any amount. And then see if you can straighten your arms and do the best you can to keep the elbows up nice and high. And take a smooth, deep breath into the chest. Soften the throat. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. And then exhale and release. So this is an area where we tend to get very short in time and something to continually stretch out. All right, and now we're going to go to the chair. So placing your chair in the center of your mat. We're going to start with simple Baddha Vajrasana in the chair. So I'm going to turn sideways, sit evenly in the chair. I'm going to inhale, raise my arms up. Exhale, take a twist and hold on to the sides of the chair. Now, think of going up through the crown of your head, from the pelvic floor to the crown. And then with an exhale, gently guide the spine. Don't force it. Gently guide the spine to turn. And reach out with your elbows. So you open the space of your lungs. Smooth inhalation, smooth exhalation. And then raise the arms up and come back down and center. And then turn to the other side. Again, from the center with the palms, inhale up. Exhale, turn as the arms come out. an exhale, inhale, raise the spine. Exhale, gently turn. Drop the shoulders, reach with the elbows. Smooth inhalation, smooth exhalation. And then inhale, raise the arms up, and exhale, take them back out and back to Namaste. Okay, so back to the first side. This time we're going to Virabhadrasana 1 on the chair. Sit forward toward the edge of the chair and drop one knee down and just curl the toe. Lift from the bottom of the belly to the center of your chest. And then we're going to do some pulsing movements again. We're going to raise the arm and reach the leg at the same time. So as I inhale, stretch out, and exhale, fold back. Again, inhale and fold back. And inhale, reach the leg, reach the arm to your capacity. Fold back down, inhale. So we're not pushing, we're just finding that limit, that edge, and extending into the edge just a little bit. So it's a patient process of letting the body open. And one more. And then exhale, release, turn back to center. Bring your palms together. Take a breath. Raise the arms up and lower them down. And as it is a yoga practice, we want to observe the body as it changes. We want to observe the energy as it starts to flow and feel that freedom inside. All right. And then turning to the second side, dropping the knee down, curling the toe. And then the same thing. Inhale, reaching the arm and the leg, and releasing on the exhale. So inhale up, reaching, release. Inhale, reach, and release, and find a little bit, find the extension of the back leg, lifting the belly, reaching, but not forcing. Finding the edge, moving into it and out. One more time. And then turn back to center front. Bring the palms together, feel the changes. And then inhale, raise the arms up. And exhale down. Okay, so we're going to go into a twisting version of that now. So to start with the knee, just drop down in neutral. It's fine for that leg to stay in neutral. I'm going to raise my arms up and take a twist. And one hand's going to go on the front knee. And instead of putting the hand on the edge of the chair, I'm going to bring the fingertips toward my chest. So my arm is in this position. And I'm twisting with my arm here in this position, like that, just reaching the elbow out. Okay, so here we go. Arms up, turn, hold on to the knee. So don't work hard on the back leg. Let this be really neutral and soft. Just keep the belly contained. Let this leg be neutral. And then as you inhale, reach the elbow back and come out. So a slight push with the hand against the knee. Inhale, reach the elbow. A little twist and come back. Again. Inhale, exhale, unwind. And one more. And this time, straighten the arm. And reach it. And fold. One more time like that. Elbow back, reach the arm out straight. And come back. And come back to center front. And pause, palms together. Feel your breath, be aware of your heart. And turn to the second side. Again, drop the knee down to neutral. Stabilize from the bottom of the belly, holding back with the belly. Inhale, raise the arms up. Turn, take a hold of the knee and bring the fingertips toward the chest. Inhale, make the twist, reach the elbow back. Exhale, fold, don't force it again, just gentle. Pulsing in and out. Giving the body that opportunity to open slowly. You may be interested to feel all kinds of connections, little pulling here, the knee, the hip, the belly. So it's not just the shoulders, it's the whole body that's involved. And then this last two times, inhale and reach the hand back, and then fold. And inhale and reach the hand back, and then fold. Bring the legs back together, come to center front. Hands in Namaste, find your breath. And then inhale, raise the arms up and take them down. Now I'm going to go back to one more twist. This time I invite you to stretch the back leg back as far as it will go with a light pressure back. And then inhale, raise up. Exhale, when you turn this time, bring the elbow to the front knee and the opposite hand on the back of the chair. So for those of you who would like to see what that looks like, I'm going to turn the chair around so you can see my hand position. So my elbow is here, and I'm holding the chair here, and the back of the chair. And then just extending the leg, take the tension out of the neck, so look down at the front foot. And then as you inhale, take a breath, and exhale, give a little pressure with the top hand, and twist a little, and unwind. And exhale, twist a little. So previously I had you inhale when you were twisting, and this time I'm asking you to exhale when you twist, and there's a reason for that. It has to do with the pressure in the belly. And then hold it for a moment. Just make a little twist and hold it. And then exhale, unwind. Somebody has their microphone turned on. If you would check your microphones, please.
Yep, we will do that. Thanks, Lillah.
Okay. And then we're going to go to the other side. So I'm dropping this time my right knee down. Taking a breath. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, turn. Bring the front elbow to the knee. Hold on to the chair with one hand and the top with the opposite hand. Look down at the front foot. Straighten your back leg. So you're getting that extension. Inhale here. Light pressure with the hand and the turn of the belly and the ribs. Unwind. Inhale. Exhale, turn. Unwind. Inhale. Exhale, turn. And then hold it for 2 breaths. And then slowly release. Unwinding, come back to center front. Bring your palms to the center of your chest. Again, tune into your heart rate. And inhale. Raise up and exhale, expand out. Okay, so we're going to Virabhadrasana 2 of variations. So this time I'm going to start in the same position with the thigh on the chair. And the opposite foot, I'm going to heel toe like this. So turn the knee in, turn the knee out, turn the knee in, turn the knee out, turn the knee in, turn the knee out as far as you comfortably can. And then turn the toes in, heel out, and straighten the leg. So you're in a basic Vira 2 position, bottom of the belly lifting and turning toward the back leg. And then hands in the center. Inhale, go up. Exhale, reach out and look to the back leg, the straight leg. Again, inhale up. And look toward the back leg. One more time. All right, and then this time we're going to do an arm swing. So with the front hand on the knee, you're going to swing up and back like that. Just swing up, inhale, and back, and up, and back, and up, and back. Let your whole body follow. You're not trying to hold anything steady. So it's allowing the whole system to integrate the movement. Opening the fascial trains. It's an interesting subject. And then fold the back leg in, back in, and turn to center front. All right, pause. Feel the energy on that side of your body. Find your heart rate, and then inhale, raise up. And exhale, take the arms down. And now we'll go to side 2. So again, starting here, turn the toe out, turn the heel out so the knee turns in, and the toe and the knee turn out, and the toe and the knee turn in, and out, and in, and out, and in, and out, and then in, and straighten the leg. You may have felt some of that in the hip joint. I know I did. Lift from the bottom of the belly, turn the belly toward the back leg. Start with your hands in Namaste. Inhale up. Exhale, reach. Look toward the back leg. Inhale up. Exhale, reach. Inhale up. Exhale, reach. One more time. And exhale, reach. Okay, and this time the arm movement. So my left hand's on my left knee. I'm going to inhale, reach the arm up, and exhale, swing it back. So inhale, exhale, and just follow it. Inhale up, swinging back, a couple more times. Let the body follow, just feel the connections in the body. It's going through the hip, the leg, the knee, shoulder, the spine, everywhere. And then fold back in. Now when you fold in, you could come back the same way you went out. Boom, 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 boom. Make it easy on the hip joints. And then back to center. Hands in Namaskar. Observe. And then inhale. Raise up and exhale. All right, and we have time for one more round. And this time we're going to finish a pose, right? So we're going to finish the pose. So again, this walking is a way to get some rotation in your hip joint. Nice easy rotation, and then straighten the leg. And my leg is not pulled way back. It's a little bit forward. You can see how my toe is against the front edge of my mat, and my other foot is way in the middle of the mat. So they're not lined up. So find a comfortable position for your hips always. So inhale, arms out, rest your elbow on your front knee, and then inhale, take the arm up, swing it up, and then swing it back and look back at it. And then swing it up and look at the fingertips, and go back, and this time we're going to hold it. Inhale, swing forward on 3, and hold it. And then turn your belly and your ribs any amount toward the ceiling. Reaching the arm and the leg. Deep breath in, exhale, turn the head and eyes down, arm down. Fold the back leg in, turn back to center front. Pause, palms together. Smooth inhalation, smooth exhalation. And then inhale, arms up. And exhale, sweep out. And we'll go to the second side. Again, you can use the technique, the turning technique, to get the leg out. Hands in Namaskar. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach out. And come down, bring the elbow onto the front knee. And again, inhale, reach with the arm, swinging it forward and back. And forward and back. One more time. And then hold it. Swing forward, reach, and then begin to turn the belly, reaching in 2 directions, into the heel, into the arm, turning the belly and the chest any amount toward the ceiling. Inhale and exhale, slowly unwind, look down, drop the head, fold the leg in, come back to center, bring your palms to Namaskar. Feel your heart. Inhale, raise the arms. Raise the arms up. Exhale, out you go. And again. And one more time. All right, so we're going to go ahead to Shavasana. I'm going to set the chair aside. And I'm going to take the blanket that I had at the beginning of class. So it's a regular yoga blanket, it's a little slightly larger one, but it's folded in half. So it's about, this is a pretty big blanket, so that's maybe about 10 inches across. It can be more narrow than that. It can be 6 inches or so, but not too narrow. And a little bit of thickness, so there's a little bit of support there. And I'm going to lay it down on the floor. And what I want on the blanket is I want my rib cage and the back of my head. So I don't want my head falling off the top edge of the blanket. I'm going to sit in front of the blanket, a small distance away, maybe a hand's length away from the blanket. Sit evenly on my two sitting bones, reach out with my legs, and I'm going to slowly lower myself back, lifting the rib cage and lying down flat. And then once you're here on the floor, what I want you to do is touch your fingertips to your tops of your shoulders. Swing one elbow across the midline, across the center of your body to the other side. Pull the inner shoulder blade down away from your ears and then place it on the floor. And the second side, same thing. Swing the elbow across in front, lift it up. Draw the inner shoulder blade down and place the elbow back on the floor. And then slowly let the arms open with the palms facing up. So this should be a comfortable position. If you need to adjust yourself in any way, please do so. So you can use your hands to help sort of position your hips evenly on the floor. And then reach out with your one heel, then the other. So the calves are resting evenly on the floor. Shoulders resting evenly, ribs resting evenly. And then soften the back of your neck, soften your spine. Now, some of you may need a second blanket. If your head falls way back, you may need a second blanket because you want your forehead and your chin at the same level. So you don't want your head falling way back and creating tension in the back of the neck and the brain stem. You want your head to be neutral. So find a neutral place for yourself and then let's let go. So smooth inhalation. Exhale completely. Be aware of how your breath is moving now compared to when you first started the practice today. Observe the belly expand as you inhale. Observe the ribs. And feel the breath also in your back body. The awareness, the support of the blanket, allowing us to feel the back body. Soften the space between your shoulder blades. Relax and soften the sides of your throat. Soften and relax your inner ear. And let the space between the inner ears melt and let go. Soften your eyes. Let them drop back to the back of their sockets. Allowing the center of the eye, the inner eyes, to soften and drift apart. Eyebrows soften and drift apart. Connecting to the light of your own being. Receiving the breath through the third eye and allowing that light to flow throughout. surrendering to the mystery of grace, allowing the breath and the light and the energy to move as it will, as a blessing, harmonizer. And then coming back to the breath, a natural deep inhalation. Ah, the kind of breath that ends with the ah. Satisfying and nourishing. And then slowly bend one knee and then the other. Raise your right arm, roll to your right side. And then slowly pushing yourself to a sitting position. And the blanket is there for you to sit. Namaste.
Namaste. Lillah, thank you so very much. That was just a wonderful, wonderful asana practice. And for those that were joining us throughout it, Lillah will also be instructing tomorrow at the same time. So please be sure to sign in early and join us. At this time, we're just going to go ahead and take about a 10 or 11 minute break. We'll start again at 10, so you can stay on. But we're just going to go ahead and get our speakers set up for this next part. So we'll see you in about 12 minutes. Thanks again, Lillah. Very
Namaste.
wonderful.
Thank you. Have a wonderful
Namaste.
day.
You too.